Hello and welcome to my channel today, Boo Snakes and More. Today we're going to be reading the story I'm writing called Jake and Lucas Ending. So please like this video and subscribe to the channel, and for more videos like this, watch my other house channel, A&A Snakes and Stuff, my youngest son's channel, He Needs Toys and Games, or my oldest son's channel, Little Chris 10. Now let's dive into the video. Jake and Lucas sat on the old wooden porch of the house they'd spent their whole lives in. Staring out at the vast, empty stretch of Nebraska plains, the wind howled across the fields, sweeping the last remnants of summer away. There was an eerie stillness in the air, as if the word itself was holding its breath. For weeks they had heard whispers of something terrible, a force beyond human understanding, creeping across the earth. People were calling it the ending, but no one could explain what it was. Some said it was a natural disaster, others claimed it was an omen. Jake had always been a skeptic, but when the oxygen levels began to drop, when breathing became a struggle even in the open air, his doubts slowly started to fade. Lucas, on the other hand, had always believed in something bigger than the ordinary world they knew. He believed in destiny, in signs, in the end of things, but this was beyond anything he'd ever imagined. The two of them had been inseparable since childhood, raised together in the same small town, living out simple dreams. Now it seemed those dreams had no place in the world that was slowly suffocating. How much longer, Jake? Lucas asked, his voice cracking from the dry air. His eyes darted around, watching the trees bend in unnatural ways, their leaves yellowing faster than seemed possible. Jake wiped a bead of sweat from his brow. "I don't know," he said. His voice tingled with a desperation he hadn't felt before. "The oxygen's been going down every day, and it's getting harder to breathe. Soon it will be gone completely." They both knew what that meant. If the oxygen disappeared, if the air ran out entirely, there would be no way to survive, no air, no life. The ideal felt impossible. Yet here they were, feeling it creep up on them like a cold hand around their throats. Jake took a deep breath, though it did little to relieve the pressure on his chest. "We need to get to the city," he said, his words heavy with the weight of finality. "There's got to be somewhere. They've figured out how to fight it. Maybe there's a way to stop it." Lucas shook his head. His gaze fell away as though trying to see beyond the horizon. "You know as well as I do, Jake, this isn't something we can stop. It's the end. There's no fighting it." The thought of surrendering, of giving up without even trying, gnawed at Jake. He wanted to argue, to find a way to prove Lucas wrong, but deep down, he feared that Lucas might be right. The words seemed to grow darker with each passing moment, the sky swirling with ominous clouds that hadn't been there just hours ago. The air was thinner now, as though the earth itself was exhaling its last breaths. "I'm not giving up," Jake said, standing up suddenly. "We can still find a way. I refuse to believe that we've come this far just to die without trying." Lucas stirred slowly, as if the weight of the word had settled on his shoulders. He put a hand on Jake's shoulder. "Sometimes, Jake, there's nothing we can do. Maybe this is the way things are meant to end." Jake turned to look at him, eyes wide, desperate for a flicker of hope. "You can't really believe that, can you?" For a moment Lucas was silent, the wind howling louder as the oxygen in the air continued to drain. He glanced at the horizon, where the sky was turning a strange shade of purple. It felt like the final countdown. "I want to believe," Lucas whispered, his voice shaking, "but I don't think we have much time left." Jake looked around, the vast emptiness of Nebraska closing in on him. He could feel his heart pounding in his chest, the air growing more difficult to breathe. His body screamed for relief, but there was none to be found. The world was slipping away, and they were running out of time, running out of oxygen. Together they stood there, two souls caught in the final moments of a dying world, unsure of what would come next, but knowing the end was inevitable. the end was here. Thank you for watching this video and peace out till the next one.